Yeah, we get into this. WACK 100 saying he spoke to Tee Grizzly manager. Hey, yo, hit that like because I'm about to take you on the hike. And if y'all 10 toes down, hit that notification bell so you can always stick around, man. It's no other way TV we here. We here to stay. That's a fact. So you know what I'm saying? If y'all do, you know what I'm saying? Like, make sure y'all hit that like and make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all share the content. But we gonna get into this joint though. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna try to wait, see if some people gonna pop in a room or whatever the case may be. But hey, if you don't, you don't. It is what it is. But we still going live and direct.
Grizzly and her extracurricular relationships, and 600 Wu-Tang's lawyers point the fingers at Tee Grizzly. Identifies multi-million.
Shout outs to the Illuminati Network. Shouts to the Illuminati Network.
Ain't going too good for him. I hate to say it. The shit they saying in that courtroom is crazy. Talk to the son. The son kept it real. He said, "Wack, man, I just want you to speak to me openly." I said, "What?" He said, "Man, I know my mom used to call you a lot to help her on shit and whatever. And the best said, "Yeah, that's about my own girl." He said, "Well, I'm gonna let you know, nigga, how I'm coming so you ain't got to handle me with soft gloves." And that nigga said, "I know Tee Grizzly and my mama was sexually involved, romantically involved." Whoa. I said, "Well, nigga, since you said it, I wasn't gonna say it. They definitely a fact."
If you're thinking about buying or selling a house anywhere in around the Tri-County area, including the blue areas on this map, here's how to ensure seeing all the homes that are actually available for sale if all your...
So once I open it up like that, that nigga started, boys saying, that nigga said, been in court.
Tee Grizzly manager.
They definitely was. That's a fact. So once I open it up like that, that nigga started, boys saying, that nigga said, "I've been in court every day." He said, "Wack, the motherfucking, the head, the sergeant, whoever was running the police force, looked at Tee Grizzly when the shit happened and said, 'We know you had something to do with it, and we gonna figure it out eventually.'" But that ain't the worst part. This is the worst part. And we gotta get these minute orders. The motherfucking defense attorney. I want y'all to follow me. The defense attorney for the nigga they caught with the gun in the car, right? The nigga that's on trial for the murder.
New thing. Chicago thing, right?
Follow me. The defense attorney says in court, "My client ain't did this. This is a murder for hire that was paid for by Tee Grizzly."
I told y'all, niggas. I told y'all. Damn.
Now we gonna slow down. This ain't what the district attorney said. See, the district attorney will say these things, the investigation by the detectives. The defense attorney, who was the attorney for the man on trial who got caught with the gun and car, the Wu-Tang nigga, stands up and says, "My client didn't kill nobody. This was a murder fired by Tee Grizzly." Now we gotta ask. This is an attorney who understands that if you say these things, just to say them, what could happen? slander, defamation, right? You think my attorney ain't filing on Diddy, them people in there for saying Ray J was a drug dealer, and the people they said it to on the stand didn't know what the fuck they was talking about? You think we ain't hit them? Oh yeah, they got one coming. Now, for the defense attorney to say this in the middle of court, there it goes. Nigga, you're a matter of time.
Damn.
I'm sitting here listening. He just text me right now. The nigga just text me back in court. Just got to court.
Oh yeah, that nigga been texting me too. He sent me some clips or something. I'm gonna send it.
Yeah, just got to court. This is Jay's son. He said, WACK. The motherfucking, when this paperwork come out, dude gonna be looking crazy. He said the motherfucking police get up there and say, because we was there immediately, and he was walking out from in between two houses. So was the nigga in the house or was he not in the house?
It's next to his lawyer.
Yeah, so that for that shooter, now I'm thinking about it.
Yo, make sure y'all hit that channel.
The nigga shooter, the driver, he buys. These days, and you talking about some, it's more than one nigga in the car. Oh yeah. It's usually a driver and a shooter. Driver, two shooters. That's usually, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's more than one nigga in the car. Now I'm thinking about it. I don't think old Wu-Tang was the only nigga in the car. I think what's going on is he just the one got caught with the shit. And whoever the other nigga was in the car, either he just ain't talking on them, or they may no longer be with us anymore. You get what I'm saying? Mm. But for the defense attorney to stand up and say what they said in that courtroom about Tee Grizzly, saying my client didn't do nothing, this is a murder for hire hit paid for by Tee Grizzly.
That's crazy.
For them to say that in that court, that information could only come from the motherfucking defendant.
Yo, y'all think WACK Cat really speak to her son?
Let me guess. You're thinking about going to therapy. And as a therapist myself,
Or is he capping?
of course I'm going to say that's a great idea. But first, let's check.
Yeah, I think he really spoke to her son, or is he capping?
Yep.
That's crazy.
I don't even understand. Like,
yeah, but
I don't think he really spoke to her son. A lot of people saying that it's not true. That WACK happened.
So how did that work when they when the prosecutors everybody find out this new information in court? Like, do they
go listen. Believe it or not, in a minute the defense attorney gonna start. See, first they try to see if they can just beat it. Trying to get the cell phone thrown out because the cell phone ain't in dude's name, right? But where it's fucking him at is that cell phone number he gave his parole and probation officer as his contact.
stupid?
See, we ain't got the minute order, so this shit gonna go crazy. Like, this gonna go nuts. I'm just getting this straight from the son, JB's son, who's in the court every day. Right? So, I don't think Wu-Tang finna take the hit. They trying to see if they can beat it outright. If he can't beat it outright, oh yeah, he's finna go to Willing and Dillon. Which might fuck around and factor in whoever this other individual is that was in the wedding. This shit finna get weird. This shit gonna get weird. Yeah, let's go text real quick. For the defense attorney to stand up and say that shit in the middle of trial.
Wow.
My client didn't kill anybody. This is a murder for hire hit paid for by Tee Grizzly.
You keep saying the same shit.
Yeah, snitch by
You
way
keep
of
saying
name.
the same shit over
Hey,
and
Wack,
over.
don't that open up the door for a conspiracy? You motherfucking right. Nigga, what the fuck you mean? That's my point.
Kick the door down.
The defense attorney stands up, nigga, in the middle of the trial. See, for the defense attorney to say it, they got to get this from their client. You understand what I'm saying? The client is the nigga on trial who got caught with the gun in the car. So we know to some extent there's some involvement there. Whether he was a shooter, the passenger, what the fuck, we don't know. Maybe the real shooter got killed, and this is the reason why this nigga ended up with the gun in the car. He's just a dummy. We don't know. But for the defense attorney to say Tee Grizzly done this, that means his fucking client is telling him that. Where else he gonna get it from? Yeah. That fucked me up. Let me just say, Wack. Yesterday, the motherfucking defense attorney stood up, nigga, and said, my client didn't kill anybody. This was a murder for hire hit paid for by Tee Grizzly. I said, the DA said that? He said, no. Wu-Tang's attorney stood up and said that.
Damn.
That's wild.
I'm gonna take your heart dropped.
And so now, I'm watching Tee Grizzly. I want to see if Tee Grizzly finna go file a lawsuit on him. Is you gonna go file on him?
You better play the part. The best defense to slander is the truth.
I'm not even gonna front. At the end of the day, Tee Grizzly, he about to lose that whole gaming service and all that shit. It's about to be a wrap. He gonna have to sell all that, everything, all that. It's gonna be a wrap for the game.
Anyway,
Like real shit. Like he gonna have to get rid of all of that.
I don't know how I feel about this.
yeah, leverage that shit, ain't it?
So I hope he prepared for that. Like for real, it's about to get really real.
I don't know. It's giving deja vu to.
Bro, I'm just saying, nigga, when a defense attorney stands up, nigga, not the DA, that defense attorney stands up and says, my client ain't the one. This was a murder for hire.
Yo, listen, and he keeps saying this shit
nigga,
1,000 times. Yo, that's crazy. Hey, Tee Grizzly is going to fuck.
Shit, he could have got it from Flacco.
Damn.
Hell no, he didn't get it from Flacco.
I'm saying it though.
The Sun yesterday on my three-way, nigga, at 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
He could have got it from Flacco.
So you remember that the XS Tentacion little nigga, right?
I didn't really. Oh, I remember like 3-4 niggas who killed the nigga.
Yeah, so they took him out, right? So the lawyer in that trial tried to question Drake. Had to try to get Drake in there to kind of put it on Drake, because he was attached to the nigga. So I'm not saying that Tee Grizzly ain't do the shit.
They had some more music beef going on.
Right. So the defense, his job is to create reasonable doubt in that jury's eyes. He's doing a good job.
But okay, so what was his reason for putting it on Drake? They little beef, right?
Right, saying that he did a murder for hire.
Yeah, but one of them niggas, where did they get that from?
He got it off the internet.
Yeah, that's the difference. Right? Off the internet. Because of the beef, the rap beef. Yeah, you know the difference. Ain't no motherfucking rap beef. There's only one rapper.
This is way totally different than Drake.
Do you have a car? And do you have a clean driving record? Did you know you could pay as low?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Drake
It ain't no bad. And see, Flacco just pointed it out. Hey, listen, bro.
But
And
it's
I
still the
didn't call
same
my
shit.
people over there. They said, bro, don't nobody be over there where that shit happen. And that's not no hangout. There ain't no food places. Ain't no parks. Ain't no nothing for people to just be a nigga just catching niggas. You ain't gonna catch niggas slipping over there because don't nobody be over there. Only time a nigga over there is you tell a motherfucker to be over there.
Damn, WACK.
The
Damn.
motherfucking driver, they said the driver said that nigga was on the motherfucking porch when the shooting happened.
Damn. Wait.
It was between 30, they said between 45 and 90 seconds of him stepping out the car, this shit happened.
Damn.
To draw it out. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's getting dark, man.
So was you in the house, nigga? Was you on the the police say when they pulled up, Tee Grizzly came walking out between the houses. So that means you must have ran from the porch.
He said that he ran though.
The lady in the house say you didn't go to no window.
But he did say he went to the window.
Hello, Moto.
Yeah, let's get back into this. My bad, y'all, man.
8 of them hit her.
But yeah, man, Tee Grizzly, he gonna have to give up. He gonna have to give up.
So we just gotta get minute orders.
He gonna have to give
Nah, for
up.
sure.
He gonna have to give up the
That's gonna
game.
tell it.
Yeah, he in court every day. But he there now. He just text right now.
That lawyer hit that man with the Uno reverse. God damn.
What'd you say?
No, they said it happened on 3 Mile Road. That's like close point.
3 Mile and Mac. 3 Mile and Mac. My family from out there, they said, "Why he said, ain't no good area, ain't no bad area. I don't know nothing. Nigga over there, because nigga tell a nigga be over there."
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's like on the edge by Grosse Point. That's damn near the rich.
And they say that it's the east side, and they say Tee Grizzly, I guess, from the west side. So, he like,
First, we offer overnight boarding. Your pet will stay overnight in your sitter's home and not only be treated like part of the family, but
Yo, y'all think they after that game, that Tee Grizzly game, that Grizzly World? Because he about to have to get that shit up.
That's DB, that's damn near the west side.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's damn near the west side of Grosse Point. That's not even the east side of Detroit no more. That's way to the next.
Yeah, so it ain't like one of those spots where niggas can get, you know what I'm saying? They like, bro, ain't no nigga finna be, you know, the ping thing is pinging the nigga an hour or two in the area the whole time, like they waiting.
There's nowhere around there. He was trying to make it look like a normal night. You ain't gotta be nowhere
Yeah,
around
but
there.
the play was, that's the only place he can isolate her.
Oh.
Because he knows she wasn't gonna go in that house.
That's crazy. Yo,
Because it wasn't clean.
that is
How do
crazy.
you know? Because he done went over there before when she went in.
That's
and she left and
crazy.
said, "Hey, I'm never going in there again. I'll just wait in the car."
That's crazy.
3 Mile Road. That's like Grosse Point.
3 Mile and Mac. 3 Mile and Mac. My family from out there, they said, "Whack."
That's crazy. That nigga said.
My family from out there, they said, "Whack." He said, "Ain't no good area, ain't no bad area. I don't know nothing. Nigga over there, because nigga tell a nigga be over there."
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's like on the edge by Grosse Point. That's damn near the rich.
And they say that it's the east side, and they say Tee Grizzly, I guess, from the west side. So, he like,
Yo, this is
well, none of these
crazy.
people be that way anyway.
This
So I
is
don't
crazy.
know.
That's deep beach. That's damn near the west side.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's damn near the west side of North Point. That's not even the east side of Detroit no more. That's west to the next.
Yeah, so it ain't like one of them spots where niggas can get, you know what I'm saying? They like, bro, ain't no nigga finna be, you know, the ping thing is pinging the nigga an hour or two in the area the whole time, like they waiting.
He should have been nowhere around there. He was trying to make it look like a normal night. You ain't gotta be nowhere
Yeah,
around
but
there.
the play was, that's the only place he could isolate her.
Oh.
Because he knew she wasn't gonna go in that house. Because it wasn't clean. How you know? Because he done went over there before when she went in, and she left and said, "Hey, I'm never going in there again."
Yo, but ain't that crazy how he did say that shit though? Like, are they just spinning the story around this shit? At all this shit. Flacco started all of this shit right here.
It's gonna come
That's a
down to
fact.
him.
Flacco started all of this shit.
Whoever else is involved ain't here no more.
Ooh, thing should have been a thing of the past too.
For whatever reason, he not here no more. And he said they were trying to get that gun throughout because the phone, because the phone wasn't in his name. But this is the phone number he gave.
Yo, I wonder how the fuck you turn a chat
His
on this shit.
probation or parole officer as his contact. So that's what's fucking.
And there we go, fam. Another one down. Y'all go ahead and get active down in the comments. Let me know.
Yeah, we gonna check out this Trap Lil Raw shit. Trap More, whatever his son name is. Trap More Ross. That's his name.
If you have pink salt, apple cider vinegar, and baking soda in your kitchen and you're not using this recipe, you're missing out on an effortless way to...
Ross is saying.
People, the internet has been absolutely on fire over the last 24 hours. There is only one story that everybody wants to hear about, and that is the Tee Grizzly aunt situation. So it's been an absolutely wild 24 hours. It's been absolutely crazy since I dropped my last video on the topic. You guys have been going nuts. You guys have been going insane. It is an insane story, and everybody is trying to get to the bottom of it. Okay, so look, I've got a bunch of new information. I'm going to recap some of the old information. We're going to catch up with what's going on, but people, it's absolutely out of control in these, I guess, Detroit streets. So I dropped this video yesterday, the murder of Tee Grizzly's aunt. I spent 55 minutes going through some of the most, you know what I'm saying, some of the most, the deepest cuts, some of the deep, dark information, some stuff from Reddit, some stuff from YouTube, and it's this much traction. I've been on the phone with my boy Poetic Flacco. He's been breaking down some new information for me, and
Flacco been saying a lot.
When I first heard this story, I thought there was absolutely no way that Tee Grizzly could have possibly have anything to do with his auntie's murder. Now, I'm not saying he did it. I'm not saying he did it, but what I am saying is there are a lot of questions outstanding. There's a lot of other people that have questions, and we're going to get to it. But first, before we do that, let's just have a quick little recap of what some of you guys are thinking in the comments. And I know I'm getting a lot of hate at the moment, all right? The haters coming out in full effect on whether it's this video, the TR Trizzy video. We're getting a lot of hate, but you know what? Sometimes the haters love to hate, man. And I know you guys are loving the content. You're running it up. You're tapping in. You're trying to get to the information, and I'm going to try and keep giving you guys the deepest dives I possibly can. Pause. But yeah, no, it's crazy. So it's just cracking. It's going wild. And let's just recap what some people are saying before I get into some insane new information. Okay, so look, this is what people are saying. All right, the dude from Chicago waiting on the block 2 hours before they got there. Going to be crazy to explain to the feds. A lot of people are talking Fed talk. A lot of people are saying that the Fed's going to be all over this case very soon. Trust me, I got something.
Tee Grizzly is over for the game.
This might turn out to be the craziest
his whole shit
of all
everything
time.
that he
I'll
ever
tell you
worked hard for.
If this turns out to be
lose
true,
that shit.
This is going to be like YNW Melly Part 2, but with a family connection, with a potentially a romantic connection. Like, I haven't seen any proof of that yet, apart from a couple comments. But who knows? It's absolutely wild. He said it was a random stop going to his people's house. Common sense. How did he know to camp out for 2 hours? Trap saying overwhooping is crazy. I thought there was a lot of overwhooping going on in this. They're saying Grizzly better cash out jewelry and bank accounts and move to Russell Simmons Island. All right. Yeah, go ahead and lawyer up T. Trap Law Ross done made a video about you. Look, Okay, I'm not the quarterback of this one. Okay, you got people like Poetic Flacco really talking to families, getting
Nah, for real.
information,
Boy
and
is going
I'm gonna get to that in a
in.
minute.
Poetic
Appreciate you
Flacco
guys.
went in.
And I just want to make something very clear. A
He
lot
the
of
one
people
who
seem to be
broke
getting really
everything.
confused. Like I've noticed a lot of hate comments on this recent video and other videos. People saying, Traplo Ross, man, you've lost your way. What happened to you? Where's the good editing that we knew? People, pay attention. This is my second channel. This is just my hangout spot. This is where we're just having fun. You're just in the dungeon with me on Reddit. Okay, you're just joining me. I'm inviting you into my trap content dungeon where we can just look at what's going on Reddit and just talk about it. All right. In the brave words of ChatGPT. All right. This channel. All right. No editing. All right. No preparation. Just facts. Just raw research. That's what ChatGPT would say about this channel. And trust me, I got a full length, fully edited 3-hour.
They're saying that Wu 600 gonna snitch, but wait, I want to go and check out. Let's go check out Ceddy Nash video. I seen a video that Ceddy Nash had posted. Shout outs to Ceddy Nash. Ceddy Nash. Let's go to this.
I wouldn't have done anything.
Heard the scene? Yeah, he did that. Oh, yeah, he did that. Oh, let's go to Wu-Tang first. Wu-Tang play into all of this. He ain't know. That's why y'all keep hearing these things and everything like that about, oh man, he got these charges, got those charges, these charges are dropped. Why ain't the feds charging him with this? Why ain't they?
Wait a minute, you heard what that boy said?
I didn't want to believe it, but golly, I did not want to freaking believe it. But Tee Grizzly is cooked. According to some people that's about to release some stuff, so I ain't gonna release it. I'm just here to tell y'all, when this stuff drop, y'all gonna be like, ain't no way in hell. From what I basically heard and seen, yeah, he did that.
Damn.
So let's go to Wu-Tang first. How does Wu-Tang play into all of this? He ain't know.
Damn.
That's why y'all keep hearing these things and everything like that about, oh man, he got these charges, he got those charges, these charges are dropped. Why ain't the feds charging him with this? Why ain't they doing that? But he ain't like that. Not like that, Hell nah. So whatever rumors y'all may have heard, that's a youngin' on the ranks. He ain't the person.
Let's listen.
The people who did it, they on wiretaps, flapping, yapping, and they said essentially Tee Grizzly put that woman up to it.
Damn.
I hope to God what I just heard and seen ain't real. I'm hoping. I don't even want to believe it. I'm telling y'all the truth. I don't want to believe what I'm saying, but it is what it is. Worry about her being pregnant? No. When she died, there's multiple people who've been calling.
Now we knew that wasn't true when we knew that she wasn't pregnant when all of this went down, because if she was pregnant when it went down, they would have already been screaming. It would have been a double. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that would have been something that would have been voiced that first night it happened. So we already know that, you know what I'm saying, she wasn't pregnant. But hey, look, y'all just heard in that previous video that WACK spoke to her son and they confirmed it, that they knew sleeping together, whatever the case may be. But let's get into it. Shout out to Ceddy Nash. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all go hit his channel up. You got some good content over there, whatever the case may be. But let's get back into the video. You heard?
I want to call it the Detroit mortuary, essentially, basically, and try to figure out, bro, what the body look like, what the body look like. So some people were able to get certain things released. They had to give their real names and all that. Y'all know Ceddy Nash ain't never doing nothing like that. So revealed she was never pregnant. What it's all about is the paper. It's all about the money. That robbery song is allegedly the song that's him dry snitching on himself. Tee Grizzly been basically in the house. He know it's coming. He know he about to get arrested. He know that he about to get hit with a murder for hire. And that's basically it. They're saying this dude was so dumb that he sat up there in his own bruh, saying all of these things. He want to bounce out like Tee Grizzly been trying to figure out a way to get the hell out of here. Wait, but he knows.
They said that he on wiretaps. This shit is getting deeper than we thought. He is on wiretaps? Hey, yo, this No Other Way TV. Hey, we here to stay. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you share the content so you could get it in the algorithm. So, you know what I'm saying? We could spread through and we could connect right now. Share the content, you know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the channel. Let's get it.
So everybody know they just waiting on whatever they waiting on, and then they about to hit him. So he basically looking like, man, I gotta get up out of here. So if you randomly see Tee Grizzly somewhere, like on a boat or doing something wild on a small plane or something like that, that would be my suggestion. My suggestion would be figure out the best way you can get your big ass down there to Mexico, get all the way down to Mexico, and keep on going. Keep on running. Keep on footing. Keep on running, bro. You better be crossing the border the opposite way from what they're saying.
All right, this feels almost illegal to know, but our windows were so old and just desperately needed to be replaced.
So it goes like this. Tee Grizzly had a bad contract, getting screwed out of money. He ain't feeling it. She ain't letting it go. Law binding and all this stuff. That song blows up. It does what it does. It does massive numbers. We talking about massive numbers on top of massive numbers, which sets up deals. Deals set up for money. Tee Grizzly is out. He got his own sound, bro. Detroit is back. You feel me? And this is the youngest that's going to be in charge and doing every single thing. People looked at that video with Tee Grizzly like, bro, you're not really saying anything. And it's hard because what a lot of people, myself included, what we try to do is we try to explain to you how stupid this sounds instead of just flat out saying no. Because some people who will try to convince you of things, I won't use this is very bad time. But say if you were swimming and you had a family member swimming with you, and that family member drowned, the next thing.
And you know what I'm saying? I like to send my condolences out to my dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, R.I.P. So we're talking to Jamal Warner.
See, for the family member, you get a life insurance policy of
R.P. Hulk Hogan too. Hulk Hogan, the legend.
In the midst of you saying I never drowned to do it too. This is the first time. I ain't gonna lie. I did say I got you if anything happens. So I tried to have his hand. He floated out. The current took him. Now people are gonna say, well, why did you tell him that you got him and you didn't get him? Why didn't you give him a life vest or something like that or whatever? Everybody's gonna have every contingency to say about it. But at the end of the day, you actually didn't do it.
I see why Ceddy Nash brought that shit up so he could get on the algorithm. But we gonna keep it pushing though.
This was unfortunate. So when people tell stories, at times there's certain parts in the story that you forget and you bring it up at the end. No story is ever told twice the same exact. It never happens. You either miss details or you add details or you try to compare things that are now in the physical that you think would be relatable. Sometimes it works, sometimes it fails. That's just what it is. So certain people try to get you to understand logic, and that's what Tee Grizzly tried to do. But it ain't working. They're saying the feds are gonna be coming. That Tee Grizzly essentially hired some cats and basically the guys, you know, basically he hired these cats because it didn't make sense that there was rumblings. You hanging out with people at your wedding and making them certain responsibilities at your wedding still because Buddy didn't do it.
Now I ain't gonna front though. He making some sense right here.
He paused in the back, like, God dang, man, I'm screwed the F over. So he just happened to be a cat who got a strap and was the gun that they gave him, and unfortunately they crashed him out. It is what it is. Certain type of crash out, certain people know it. Hey man, somebody who just lost their mind, people can crash you out by setting you like, damn, setting. But what I said, way out of here, he gonna be hit with murder for hire. He knows it's coming. Everybody knows it's coming. They try to tie it to Dirk, like, goddamn, find out Dirk had nothing to do with nothing.
And but they always keep adding Dirk though, and they don't even understand. The more you keep adding, just like how this nigga Flacco said, yo, he in fear for his life. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go check my video that I posted about Flacco. He said that he in fear of his life because of OTF and all that. They don't know that you making it known that they a threat, and then Dirk is affiliated with them. So at the end of the day, you think they gonna ever give that boy bond? They not giving that boy bond just because of shit like this. He ain't getting no bond at all. It's over for the game.
Y'all gonna get mad? Look like
that boy is not getting no bail.
The times
so
that I can
not getting no bail.
The times
so
that I can say, you know what, man, this person ain't do that. You know what, man, this person ain't do this. This person ain't do that. Based on what I know and what I saw, you is not Eddie Nash that y'all assume y'all gonna see. A lot of people assume that over on this channel we sit up here and we say, hey, man, yo, he didn't do it. And I know good and damn well that person is 100% guilty. Nah, not this time. If what I was told and what I was shown is true, ain't no way in good conscience I could say, man, this man's fully innocent. Now, I know what some of y'all gonna say, well, then why the hell would you break this Eddie Nash and not show the documents and all this stuff and everything like that? Because somebody will. And when they do drop this, y'all gonna be like this. And the fact that the feds is willing to release some certain things tells me the feds don't give a damn. One of the things that the feds like to do is they like to see people scramble and see people run. So there's that. Some of y'all gonna be like, whoa, Ceddy Nash, bro, you did say that story about the feds and they stashed you. I told y'all, the feds told me flat out, we know you're gonna make a story on this. And I said, you goddamn right, and ran. Gingerbread man. Which kind of contradicts all these other weirdo stories about me, but it is what it is. But yeah, man, that's the story, man. Tee Grizzly set her up because of the money, because of the contract, because he didn't like how things was going. He wanted to basically take control of things, the whole entire, he got her pregnant and all that crap and everything.
I'm saying that somebody told you that shit. They told you this. And now you telling us. You telling us now. So I'm just saying, this shit is getting a little crazy. It's getting out of hand right now. It's getting out of hand. I blame this shit on Flacco. He started all this. He started all this shit.
That, yeah, hell nah. There's certain things about the uncle that's gonna pop out. I don't really want to put that one in there because I do have to leave certain things out. But bruh, this is bad. If Tee Grizzly goes down soon, and y'all see that man being arrested, come back to this. Y'all can make y'all reactions, whatever y'all want to. I don't care what you losers say. But bruh, yeah, I gotta change my tune up. I thought the man was innocent. I'm like, bruh, this don't make sense and all this stuff and everything like that. Like, there's certain details in which you never want to forget, but sometimes it does happen. But in this case, bruh, they're saying that robbery song told everything.
Damn.
So I don't know what to tell y'all. Again, man, it's bad for Tee Grizzly because at the end of the day, if you have the right lawyers, the right civil litigators,
we about to go listen to that.
Business lawyers, every contract damn near can be busted. I don't know if people don't know this. It's rare that a contract is ironclad. And on top of that, whenever you're doing a contract, just let y'all know this. In contract law, if you don't understand something, they have to clear that part up until you understand it. So if it uses a ton of fancy words and phrases in which you've never heard of, all you simply have to do is ask those individuals to break it down all the way to where you can understand. You can call it rudimentary terms, you can call it layman terms, you can call it basic terms. But one of the things that you must freaking do is get some understanding. And all of this stuff is about to cost this man his whole entire life. It's going to cost him his whole entire empire that he's built with his money. They can snatch all of
that game. They taking the game. They taking that game from him. That's the main shit.
Who's going
that
to
Grizzly World game?
More details.
That server.
Because so
it's
far,
a wrap.
Them wiretaps are.
When he said son did that shit for him for free, when he opened his mouth and said that too, that's when he fucked up for real. For real. He got that server for free. And he charging, look, somebody gonna come and want to buy that shit. Rockstar said he gonna have to sell it. He gonna have to sell it. And then if he quick sell it, he ain't gonna get nothing. He ain't gonna get nothing if he quick sell it because look, your name is tainted now. So ain't nobody big probably gonna want to really do nothing with it. Somebody else gonna come and try to get it from you for crumbs, and then that's when we take that shit. And yeah, cause right now that shit is popping right now. Everybody on it, all that. That's the new wave. Like so, hey, he came across the gold mine, but you came across it at the wrong time. It's crazy. Now you about to lose that shit. Crazy.
Bad. So far, the text messages that they've been sending are bad. Them online posts that they've been doing, the online inboxes on Instagrams, bruh, it's bad.
That's crazy.
So if I'm Tee Grizzly, bro, I'm trying to make sure that my wife gets everything. It's going to be a huge transference of power because, bro, you better be sitting there with at least 6 figures in your bank and your wife got the rest because when they come, and they are coming, according to everything seen and told to me, you know as well as I do, they got their man. Why it get so far with money and all this stuff, who knows? But man, I'm just as flabbergasted, as shocked as the most of y'all that's reading this. To y'all who are reacting, I don't care who it is and all this stuff. And y'all can call me whatever you want to call me and everything like that. First off, I ain't know nothing about this. I ain't asked for none of this stuff. All I was told was what I was told. All I was shown was what I was shown.
So he's like, yo, I ain't snitching on shit. Don't call me a snitch, none of that nothing, because nigga, everybody talk about this shit. Shit. That's what he's saying.
And at the end of the freaking day, if you do evil, and you participate in evil and you expect to live in a good world, them evil ways, they always come back to haunt you. That's why they tell you there's no honor amongst thieves. That's why they tell you, and I always say, bro, I would never hire anybody to kill a damn soul. I won't ever backdoor nobody. I won't do nobody no type of wrong unless I do it myself, because I know me. I don't know we. I don't know what anybody else will do. Because when you're looking down at that gavel and you're looking at them papers and you're looking at them people in that room, ooh, buddy. Yeah, it's all over. So, rest in peace, JB. But it is what it is. Subscribe to the.
Hey, man, that's crazy, man. Rest in peace. My condolences go out to the family. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to my son, Theodore Huxtable. Rest in peace to Hulk Hogan. Rest in peace to Ozzy Osbourne. And rest in peace to Gladys Knight, the legend. Hey, yo, until next video, I catch y'all next live, man. I'm out of here. Y'all know, no other way TV, we here to stay. I tell them get what to get lost is only right.